Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Cruz's Chicago Fire Season 13 crisis proves why Dom Pascal is Boden's perfect Firehouse 51 replacement. Firefighter Joe Cruz was under the radar in Season 13 of Chicago Fire. However, while the Chicago Fire Season 13 fall finale raised questions when it placed Cruz in a dilemma when he's threatened by Junior Polanco, it also showed why Dom Pascal is a solid replacement for Boden. Polanco blames Cruz for leaving his cousin, the gang leader Flacco, in a fire back in Season 1. After Junior is shot by gangsters during the winter premiere, Cruz is also left with a gunshot wound and is uncertain about how to resolve the situation. When Chicago Fire's chief Dom Pascal and Kelly Severide question Cruz about Flacco's death and Polanco's recent prison release, Cruz refuses to tell them what he knows. Pascal notices Cruz's hesitation to speak out about this problem and asks Severide to look back at the evidence of the fire that killed Flacco. Dom may be the new chief at Firehouse 51 for the troubled Chicago Fire Season 13, but his role as the new leader is what Cruz and the unit need to resolve challenging cases, and the way he handled it was promising. Dom has proven to be an effective leader in Firehouse 51 who looks at every firefighter and paramedic under a microscope to ensure they are all doing their job correctly. When Pascal looks at an old fire case involving Joe Cruz and the death of gang leader Flacco, he instantly raises questions to Cruz about what he remembers, as well as what he knows about Junior's prison release. During his meeting with Cruz, Pascal reads Cruz's body language as the firefighter hesitates to answer his questions. Pascal also has a surprise reaction when Cruz lies about not hearing about Junior's release from jail in Chicago Fire, causing the chief to have concerns about Cruz because he believes he's holding back information about the case. The chief discusses the cold case with Severide, telling the lieutenant he believes Cruz isn't sharing every detail with them. Pascal's suspicion of Cruz is further enhanced when Severide declares that Cruz wouldn't have been able to save Flacco from the fire. This leads Dom to question Severide's analysis, wondering if he's tackling this case as an investigator or a sentimental colleague. Pascal's fresh perspective on Cruz's case is pivotal to his leadership because he isn't personally attached to the members of Firehouse 51. This makes it easier for the new chief to judge and question how every firefighter handles the pressure of their work. Dom's new role as chief is also sending a message to Cruz, Severide, and everyone in the unit that no one can hide dirty secrets and cover up essential information, or they will be in trouble. Eamon Walker's 12-season Chicago Fire run as Chief Wallace Boden was key to the show's success because he was a mentor and father figure to everyone in Firehouse 51. He was also a stern leader but with a warmer touch because each firefighter and paramedic could approach him with a problem and keep it behind closed doors. However, now that Pascal is an outsider who has taken the mantle, everyone is put on notice, and they need to be transparent and honest about their issues. While Christopher Herman passed the captain's exam and is aiming to lead Firehouse 51, Pascal has proven to be a strong leader for this unit because he's impartial and can run the firehouse without having personal attachments. This will be key in Chicago Fire to running the group of firefighters who have to get used to change and maintain their focus on doing a good job at their work. Enjoy Screen Rant's primetime coverage? Click below to sign up for our weekly Network TV newsletter. Make sure to check Network TV in your preferences and get the inside scoop from actors and showrunners on your favorite series. The firehouse at the heart of Chicago Fire has always been more than just a place where firefighters risk their lives to save others. It's a sanctuary, a family. As the show progresses, fans have witnessed the ups and downs of Firehouse 51's ever-evolving dynamic. With the looming possibility of Firehouse 51 facing new leadership, many have wondered who could step up to fill the role left behind by Chief Boden, Eamon Walker, a character whose leadership, wisdom, and strength have anchored the team for years. Season 13 of Chicago Fire brings a crisis that tests not just the crew, but the entire community of Firehouse 51. It's in this chaos that we see why Dom Pascal, Jesse Lee Soffer, could be Boden's perfect replacement. The calm in the storm, Cruz's crisis. The story begins with Joe Cruz, Joe Minoso, Firehouse 51's beloved firefighter, facing a life-altering crisis. In the middle of the season, Cruz is forced to confront the reality of his own vulnerability after an intense, high-stakes rescue mission goes awry. A devastating accident leaves Cruz struggling with his physical and emotional health. The brave firefighter finds himself torn between his desire to return to work and his need for recovery. His emotional journey is further compounded by the fear of letting down his team, especially the crew he spent years bonding with. As Cruz faces his personal crisis, the atmosphere at Firehouse 51 shifts. The station is unsure about how to move forward, and the crew is burdened by the question of who can provide the steady leadership needed to guide them through this uncertainty. Enter Pascal, the rookie firefighter with big shoes to fill. At first glance, Dom may not seem like the obvious choice to step into Boden's leadership role, especially considering the immense legacy left behind by Chief Boden. However, as the season unfolds, Dom's actions speak volumes about his readiness to lead. A leader in the making. Pascal's leadership qualities come to the forefront in the wake of Cruz's crisis. While the team is grappling with uncertainty, Dom doesn't shy away from taking responsibility. His ability to stay calm under pressure becomes invaluable during the chaos that follows Cruz's injury. Dom isn't just another firefighter trying to prove himself. He's someone who possesses a deep understanding of what it takes to lead others. His cool-headed decisions in high-pressure situations reflect the qualities that Boden has demonstrated throughout the series: level-headedness, empathy, and strength. One key moment that solidifies Dom's potential as Boden's replacement occurs during a dangerous fire at a chemical plant. While the rest of the crew is focused on getting the job done, Dom steps in to organize and direct the chaos, ensuring that every firefighter on the team knows exactly what to do. His strategic thinking and ability to prioritize safety over ego is what sets him apart from other potential leaders in the firehouse. The emotional intelligence of Pascal. What truly sets Dom apart, however, is his emotional intelligence. As the crew deals with Cruz's recovery and the lingering tension that comes with such a traumatic event, Dom shows an unparalleled ability to connect with his colleagues on an emotional level. He recognizes the fear and anxiety they're all experiencing, not just about Cruz's condition, but about the future of the firehouse. Dom's approach isn't authoritarian or rigid. Instead, he listens, provides reassurance, and encourages open communication. He understands that leadership isn't just about making tough decisions, it's about supporting your team through their most vulnerable moments. His bond with Cruz, in particular, becomes a defining feature of Dom's leadership. Throughout the season, Dom consistently checks in on Cruz, offering him the encouragement and emotional support he needs to recover. It's clear that Dom cares deeply about his colleagues, and his genuine concern for their well-being creates a sense of trust and camaraderie. This emotional bond becomes crucial when Cruz eventually returns to work, as he feels empowered not just by his recovery but by the unwavering support of his team, and Dom, as the new leader, is instrumental in facilitating this healing process. Stepping into Boden's shoes. One of the most significant challenges Dom faces is stepping into Boden's shoes, a daunting task considering the towering figure Boden has been for Firehouse 51. Boden's leadership style has always been characterized by his ability to balance authority with compassion. He leads with integrity and moral clarity, often making decisions that are as much about doing the right thing as they are about protecting his team. For Dom, filling Boden's shoes means understanding that leadership is a delicate dance between strength and vulnerability. In a pivotal scene, Dom faces a situation where his leadership is tested in a way that mirrors Boden's past challenges. A firehouse emergency puts the team at risk, and Dom must make a split-second decision that could either save or cost the lives of his colleagues. In that moment, Dom channels the leadership style Boden instilled in him, weighing the needs of the team and the risks involved. His decision to act swiftly and with confidence reassures the crew, proving that he's not only capable of leading but also worthy of Boden's trust.